So, hello, hello. So let's hop into the outlook of this week. So currently, looking at Euro USD, the way it's printing, right? First of all, we have to define our range. The first thing that we do is that we have to know the bias. After the bias, then we determine our key level. After determining our key level, we determine our range. After our range, then we now have to wait for entry methodologies, based on time confirmation and other stuff. Currently, we are looking at Euro USD monthly charts. So first of all, we'll mark out the monthly open, go to the weekly time frame. So as you can see, I want to see this low being taken because we are currently above the quarterly open, right? So I will determine my key level. I want to see the consequent encroachment of this reduction block going to the daily, right? Where are my repeatables? This is my repeatable. This sell side inefficiency is my repeatable. My potential targets. Currently, we are contracting for the weekly range, the monthly range, I guess, right? The monthly open, we formed the range above the monthly open. This is the range that was formed above the monthly open. So currently, we are having some kind of improper absorptions above that high, which I want to see. Week 3, give me proper absorptions before I anticipate any entry. So for now, we'll watch and see what one day will do. This week, we don't really have good high impact news this week. No, we have low probability conditions this week. This week has a lot of low probability conditions. So based on the economic calendar and what I'm looking out for this week, so I think if this week ranges throughout, then probability is that the trade idea might be suspended until next month. But I'm paying more attention to trade giving me something at least. So going to the 4 hours time frame, because it is a weekly level, we're going to be using the 4 hours model. Right? So though I'm saying this, I don't want to see price just go straight to the key level. I want to see some lows being engineered, might even come for this low before we come for the high. Then we can start expanding for the downside, right? So I want to see something price to come lower, give us the low of the day or the low of the week until Thursday, or the low of the day or the low of the week until Wednesday. So I want to see Thursday and Wednesday give me this particular high, right? So potentially price might come all the way towards this high if you look at it in the lens of ranges. But the reason why I don't want to see this high being total shift is that I am seeing possibilities that DXY is actually gonna give us this low being total shift. But if you check based on distance and duration, what I'm seeing with DXY, I'm saying that there is possibility that they might come for this low on DXY, and this high have to be absorbed for proper order pairing or Euro USD, then this high being suspended, right? But as time goes on, I'm just saying based on context of time and what I'm expecting at the moment, I'm not really expecting price to come all the way here if I'm considering this month to give me the low of the quarter towards this particular expansion phase. So two things might happen. We might come for this high. We might come for this high to break this high, right? Break this high, come for this low, then can now start expanding for the for and start expanding for the monthly range. But for now, let's pay attention to details and see what's gonna happen. So I'm bullish on the dollar. Anything that I'm looking at in the dollar right now is I want to be bullish on the dollar. So if price stops below this level, which is an important to work for me. If price stop below it, it's gonna be a high probability scenario for us next week at least. So this price and inefficiency right here. So let's see how it goes. So I'm going to GBUSD. The GBUSD is looking quite clean, right? So we have this high, right? If you go to the weekly time frame, you can see we have this together block right here. So this week one, week two, half week two being the two liquidity of the monthly range. So I'm expecting week three to give me proper absorptions for the high of the month. So which pivots are we looking at? So you can be looking at it in the terms of the theory of price movement, in which you can expect this external to lead us towards this particular internal or this internal. So we have a lot of liquidity that we're going to be targeting, but the price starts above this high, definitely we are going for this low. So the high of the month, I'm expecting it on week 3. So if we get to week 3 plus Wednesday, Q3 plus London Wednesday, that's going to be Q3, Q2. That is the point of total absorption for this particular month, right? So that is going to be very much high probability. But I want to see something happen on GPUSD. If we can maybe form a clear range, I want to see something like form a clear range, then we can come back for this particular range for proper absorption, then we can start expanding lower for the weekly range, for the monthly range. So let's see how it goes. This is what I'm expecting for GPUSD. Nothing much, just in context of what we explained in EURUSD. Then going to BTC USD. So BTC USD is looking quite messy. But I want to see anything I'm going to be anticipating is that I want to see if I'm going to be bullish. I want to see this low being cleared out before I'm bullish. This high being cleared out before I'm bearish. But the best possible scenario is to wait for the bearish move. I want to see BTC come for this high. Right, so if BTC comes to this high, possibility that we're going to target this low. Right here. That's the best scenario because if you clear this low right here, I will not kind of like it, but I want to see some liquidities being dropped, being left out for the sell program incoming. So BTC, I'm waiting for this high to total subs. That's the reason why you guys are not seeing me trade BTC for a long time now, right? So we are waiting to see what will happen on BTC.
Sir, you hear me, sir?
I can hear you. I know you will talk ghost. Alpha.
Okay. My sorry.
I can hear you. Can you see my screen?
Yes. I wanted to say that in Bitcoin, like this inefficiency that you can zoom in. Yes, this inefficiency for sell side. Not this one. The recent sell side efficiency. Recent sell side inefficiency in daily.
There's no sell side inefficiency in daily here.
No. I mean buy side. I mean buy side. The
buy side.
And the other.
Okay. This one.
Yes. So what I'm saying is that here is a low resistance liquidity. Like if you see in 4 hour and market have left out like OT, like it can come here. I was asking a question.
Okay, it's The thing is that BTC currently is that I'm having a bearish bias, right? But if I'm
Yes,
to be bearish, I'm not considering anything within this range. You understand?
yes,
I'm not considering anything within this range. This high has to be top of subs. I don't know how it's going to happen, but I want to be bearish towards this low or towards this lows. I want to see this highs being cleared out. That's why I'm even dancing any trade that is going to come within this particular within this range. BTC is have been giving us some low probability on PAs since last month, right? Even since last
yes,
since last month. So the best scenario is to wait until this high has been cleared because this guy is gonna be it's actually gonna be risky to take.
yes. I meant it like uh for the low of like the low that you mark, the middle one. I wanted like
Yeah,
to be selling like what I mean. You're not selling, but I want you to sell towards this low from this
yeah.
inefficiency because it's a range like in daily, but it's not a range in weekly. If we see two highs are left out, three highs, important highs.
I talking about
Yes,
yeah, yes. I talking about maybe this particular guy didn't reach to towards this low.
yes,
Um,
yes,
maybe
yes,
for this high too.
Y-
They may not
yes,
target this low. I saw
yes,
that. I saw that, but the thing is that these are low probability for me.
yes. It's low
Very
probability.
low,
Yes, I understood, sir.
very
Yes,
low
yes,
probability for me.
yes,
So instead of trying to force or trying to take risk any trade within this range, so it's just best to stay off and concentrate on the currency. So we have good opportunities coming up for the currency. So we have to pay
yes.
more attention
Thank you,
to
sir.
probability. Okay, you're welcome. Thank you for your contribution, my bro. But we are still gonna be watching, right? Because if you go to the monthly, is uh probability is at the high of the month is in. I don't know, but it's just unlikely. These are low probability conditions because what I'm seeing is just like we need to take this high for us to be bearish and all. But the price can target this low. Price can as well. Listen, price can as well come for this low, then go back, then something like this. Or price can as well come for this guy, come for this low. Then, but the thing is that you have to consider the range that you are trading. You are anticipating. I'm anticipating to catch the high of the quarter. That is the high of Q3. That is my major logic on BTC. I want to anticipate the high of Q3. So anticipating the high of Q3, I'm not really considering this. Okay, this as the high of Q3. Although I think we have gotten some SMT above that high, but you know, clarity clarity is better. It's better I see some clarities, like because it's actually clear enough to know just that you don't want to use because of you want to anticipate trades and not really see the market the way it is. Right? You have to see the market the way it is and accept that you're going to wait than trying to you know figure out something from your head, right? So I mentioned this that I want to see this candle high being taken, this range high being taken. So and currently we are having our reaccumulation phase, right? It's better to be bullish than bearish at this point. Same with BTC. It's better to be bullish than bearish at this point. And that's just the truth. Because if you look at it in the lens of profiling, well, okay, or in the lens of cycles, you expand the range. Are we going to reverse after the range? Although the target is clear, quite alright. You can target this low, just this low, this particular low resistance right here. But I'm saying as a low probability, so you have to maybe wait for this low, maybe low of the bonds down Q3. Yeah, you can anticipate this high being taken. And in the same context, SMT performed for the sale program. Why we expand the range, you can come for this low, then come for this high, then we can anticipate the high of the quarter before the expansion. So I have eyes on this certain efficiency, but before I target this certain efficiency, this high has to be taken, plus this high has to be taken. So this is the reaccumulation stage of price. So you can have after this particular reaccumulation, we can have some, you know, opportunity come. We can target this high. Then when price hits the key level, we can form a range, come back for it. Then we can start the sell program to this close. So I'm just looking at logics, not just trying to create any random candle open high open low close. You don't really know what you are looking at, or you don't really know your bias. So my bias is bearish overall, but I'm not bearish from here. I'm going to be bearish above this high. I'm going to be bearish above this high. So two options: you stay off, or you take the risk. Me, I'm staying off. So I don't think there's any other thing I want to explain to you guys. We have some Euro USD. As I explained before, we want to see the clear range. I want to see the price drop, come back middle of the week, high of the month, expect lower prices at least where the daily sell side inefficiency is going to be a magnet to price. So high of the month. So, but the question is, are we expecting this high to be taken? I'm not really expecting this high to be taken based on distance and duration. So let's see what DXY will do. So DXY not meeting this low at the same time. EU is actually stabbing into this high. I'm expecting this high to be taken. Then DXY not stabbing this low, right? I want to see this low until this low. I want to see until this low. I want to see until this low. But the question is, are we expecting this month? Yes. This month I give us the low. Was the buy program. Why? Because of we are not just anticipating the monthly range, but as well anticipating the quarterly range. So before can as well give us reversals. So let's not neglect before. And as well, this week there is no clear high impact news. So go to your calendar, see that this week is going to be the problem. I don't know why it's like that, but that's what because it's very, very bad. I really prepare what I want to teach today. But I think we are going to suspend it until tomorrow evening plus Wednesday. So you guys should prepare and prepare for the week. You plan your week ahead, and you make sure that you write down your plan for the week. You know, down to trade management, down to disciplines, down to um how many trades they're supposed to be taking in a week. Because for me, it's a rule that I'm not actually supposed to be taking more than two trades in a week. My goal is to anticipate just the high or low of the week. There are the two opportunities that I know that can come out within just one weekly candle. High probability and almost all the time guaranteed. So you trying to trade every time, trying to trade every minute, trying to trade every trust me, it will help. It will help. So guys, please, I urge you all to keep on being consistent, keep on showing up, keep on, you know, doing what you know how to do best. Keep on being disciplined and trade less. The best way to go about it is to trade less. Trade less. Trade less. Trade less. Your account is going to expire if you don't trade it within a week, even within a month. So sometimes if market is not showing any hopes, right? If it's not showing you any signs of opportunity, better you will stay off than trying to navigate through at the end, the consequences of what you're about to do. So thank you all for being on tonight. See you all tomorrow. Good night.